a plasma device has got medical claim. Actually, the main difference between a medical plasma device and an aesthetic plasma device is the claim that you make. Say, for example, if you actually make a claim that that device is used for heart surgery, or, I don't know, say, for example, for shutting down veins, or whatever other medical applications, say, for example, removing cancer, that is a medical claim. And therefore, that device is a medical device and has got to go through a certain amount of certification, which is quite costly. And also the marketing is quite different. Whereas, if you're actually saying that the same device, the same thing, is actually used for removing wrinkles, improve the appearance of wrinkles, or removing tattoos, these sort of things, which has got an aesthetic application, then the same thing is not a medical device anymore, and it can be certified much more in a much simpler way. So the device can be the same, the exact same thing, the exact same device, the exact same design, the exact same shape, manufacturing, printed circuit board and everything else. However, the nature of the device changes. So the same thing can be a medical device, can be an aesthetic device. So, say for example, you're using water, and it's saying that water, the one that you get from the tap, you're using it to cure cancer, that is a medicine. Whereas if you're using the same water to make people more beautiful, then it's a cosmetic, for example. I'm just making a very silly example there. But the main difference is what we call in legislation intended use. So the law in the UK and Europe is quite clear. So if the intended use is medical, it's a medical device. So if you're curing cancer or you're removing cancer, you're doing a medical procedure with it, the same pen, the same plasma device, the same electrocautery device is a medical device. If you're using it to remove wrinkles or to better the wrinkles or to get a mini facelift, to remove tattoos, remove permanent makeup, removing benign moles, then it's an aesthetic device. So the main difference is the application. So this is the same thing, it's simply water, is simply an electrical arc. However, the applications are different and is a different type of device from a legislative point of view.
Great.
Now,
okay, you've got two versions of it, so you can actually cut and paste.
Hold on, yeah.
sorry, I know you guys are going to tell me to get out of this room soon, but these are important questions, and while I've got Andreas here, I want them answered for when we need them. So, I want to ask you a question, Andreas. I have got your beauty tech device.
Yes.
But I am also a medical doctor.
Yes.
Okay. So I will be using the beauty tech for wrinkles and benign moles and everything. And then this afternoon I'm going into theatre and I'm going to be doing, I'll give you an example, I'm going to be
remove a tumor.
Removing a tumour.
Yeah.
I can take my beauty tech into the theatre with me. It is the same device.
It's
not, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to say that they must get the sense that device.
But he has said it's certified differently. So according to legislation, one, it would be a medical device, so you can use it for that. And the other is not.
Yes, but what
legally.
I understand what you're saying, Ken, but people think you can only use the Accor and the Plexa in the theatre. You can't use the beauty tech in the theatre, but it is the same device.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They can use their Plexa to do permanent, to do a facelifting, and they can use it in the theatre. Same with the beauty tech. We can use it to do wrinkles, and we can use it in the theatre. But we haven't legislated it as a medical device. But it is, the device doesn't change. It's just where have you legislated.
He has said that clearly.
Yeah, okay. Okay, has it come out clearly?
You did say that clearly. It's exactly the same thing. It's just one is certified.